like beauty product roundup. And we're going to start off with perfume.
Yes.
Because perfume is a very kind of personal thing, I think. You know, the perfume that you wear says a lot about yourself. And one of the strange things about perfume is people normally buy it for you. So it is quite a difficult kind of gift choice. What sort of perfume do you like?
I love Margaret Jacobs Daisy, but when I went on holiday and bought it in duty free because one of my friends was wearing it and put it on myself when I came home, it smells completely different.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if it's nice or
not. Oh, well,
I don't know.
I think it is one of those, it is a bit of a strange one that perfume does smell different in different skin. And that's why it's very hard to buy for somebody else. Lady Million, Paco Rabbane will have a wee spritz of that and see what it's like.
See, I have to say, when it comes to perfume, I love the packaging.
The bottle is gorgeous on
It's my
this.
favourite.
That's lovely, isn't it?
But it is nice.
That's quite fresh. It's quite floral as well. But there is kind of a zesty, lemony, citrusy kind of scent in that. So that's quite fresh. See, that's quite a glamorous bottle. And the idea with this is that it's supposed to be like a gem, you know, and it's like $1 million.
And who's that
And
by?
you can see this is Paco Rabbane. So there's a 1 million men's fragrance. So this is kind of the girls' version of it. So it's all very luxurious. So that kind of thing would be a nice thing to get a girlfriend. You know, it is quite glamorous, quite bling and all that kind of thing. It's quite fresh, it's different, and the other thing is perfumes obviously develop. They have top notes, middle notes and base notes. So the top note is that as soon as you spray it on, you get that sort of floral citrusy. Now that that's going down, there is more of a kind of woody, musky kind of
That's what I was going to say.
coming through, which is the base, the sort of base notes, and it will change in about an hour's time. You'll smell that and it'll smell different again.
See, when it comes to perfume, when I put it on, I don't know what it smells like to other people because in 5 minutes I won't notice it.
And you don't notice it at all. Well, I think some perfumes do just kind of, they just don't last. It's just one of those things that they're not long lasting. And cheaper kind of synthetic perfumes, things that don't have essences like or oils within them, like if you have something that has oil of rose in it or a woody kind of sandalwood, patchouli, jasmine, all those kind of woody orientals, they tend to be a more long lasting fragrance, whereas if you know something very light and floral will just, you know, just evaporates and that's it, gone, doesn't last. And
That's grown in me.
It gets nicer as you go on.
And I think actually I'll notice that in an hour's time.
I know, but we're going to have so many perfumes later on us now we will not know ourselves. So this is another quite a glamorous one. This is Carolina Herrera 212 VIP. There's a 212 Sexy, which I think is gorgeous, and the men's one of the 212 Sexy really is sexy. So we do put some here so we're not layered too much. But again, really good packaging. The lid snaps on that very nicely. Nice kind of thing, and the whole idea with this though, the marketing is all, you know, are you on the list? Again, that actually smells very similar to that initially.
So I think that's very light.
Yeah, it is quite
It
light.
is on me.
It's quite light and fresh. It's not as that one's definitely got more sort of florally citrusy notes going on, but this is the sort of one that probably again will develop in a while, and you'll notice it more. I would say that's good, you know, if you're buying something like the 212 VIP, there's men's and women's. If it is, you know, if you're going along with the name and all that kind of stuff, a girl or a guy who loves to party and goes to all the parties and is always on the VIP list or would like to be on the VIP list, maybe they're not, but they, you know, aspire to that kind of thing, that's a great one for them. And you know, it is quite a glamorous kind of scent, so that's nice as well. We'll have to refer back to them as we go along. Now, utterly glamorous. This is Michael Kors Very Holywood. Gorgeous bottle. Beautiful, very girly, very pink. I actually do really like this part of the packaging. It's just like a salmon, sort of strange perfume. But this is actually, it's called Very Holywood Sparkle. So it's all to do with people going to red carpet premieres and going to the Oscars and all that kind of stuff.
Running out of spaces.
Yeah, just put it in your hands maybe. Try that one. Yeah, instantly that's really, really floral.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot stronger, I think, than any of the other ones. It's
very girly.
It's very girly, very pretty. I think this is a good, you know, if somebody who would buy all the like OK mags and all the celebrity mags would love this one, because it is kind of all that red carpet kind of thing going on. And if they're very into their dressing table, you would like to have a nice bottle on their dressing table.
See, that would be very me.
It is beautiful, there's no doubt. But that's definitely a stronger scent, and there is a woody amber base in this one, so that this would be slightly longer lasting than these more kind of fresher ones. And then we have
Estee Lauder.
Estee Lauder. Now Estee Lauder, very classic perfume brand, and I kind of would associate Estee Lauder with an older lady. Probably just because my mum would have worn it, my aunts would have worn it and things like that, so it is sort of a bit of a mummy fragrance. I have to be honest, I was really, really surprised with this, and although it is Estee Lauder, I actually think this is quite a sexy scent, and I think it would be a good sort of perfume for a husband maybe to buy if they knew their wife liked Estee Lauder, and they were kind of wanted to say to their wife, you know, you've still got it. This would be a great one for that, I think. It is, again, no, we're just going to be covering the perfume at the end of this. Let that go for a wee minute. It definitely develops. It doesn't smell unlike, it's an Estee Lauder brand. It's Tom Ford Black Orchid. It develops, and there's very sort of heady, there's jasmine in this, which is known as Queen of the Night, all that kind of stuff, and there's loads of woody bases in this, patchouli in this one as well. Really nice bottle too. It's a bit of a flimsy lid, that's the only thing. No, definitely the 212 IP's the best lid keeper. But oh yeah, they're just okay. You have to click it in. So that's a really nice one too. And that, with Jo Malone, they use really pure essences. They wouldn't use any synthetics. And synthetic fragrances, so it's very, very intense. And this one is called Red Roses, and we've so little space left. I'll just spray it on my hand here and let you smell it. It's just instantly roses.
That is.
It's like walking into a rose garden or something. It's so intense.
Very
Very
really
floral.
strong as well.
Very floral, very strong. This will last. If you like a floral, or someone who you're buying for likes a floral scent, but they complain that, you know, their lighter floral scents do kind of evaporate really quickly and you don't smell them later. Red Roses by Jo Malone is definitely the one to go for. It's very romantic as well, the idea of buying somebody red roses.
It reminds me of my wedding day. It does. It reminds me of the wedding day. Just the smell of the roses and the perfume I was wearing that day. Yeah.
Oh, it does. It's romantic. And then we have 154 Cologne, which is also a Jo Malone, and this is a lot of Jo Malone ones you can kind of, you know, there's not ones that you would say, oh, that's a boy's one or that's a girl's one. That's definitely a girl's one. But a lot of the fragrances in theory are unisex, and you should sort of be able to mix and match, and there's no reason why, you know, like Paddy McGurgan wears Lime Basil Mandarin, that's, you know, that's his scent.
Does he?
Yeah, that's his kind of, he covers himself in it. And like, you know, it's one of those things, once you associate that smell with somebody, it's just like, that's Paddy. Anytime I smell that smell, I think of him, because he does, and he reapplies. These are great wee bottles as well. You get these gorgeous gift boxes in Jo Malone, and there's 2 perfumes in this one, but you know, this would be a good gift if you had to buy someone, you know, a husband and wife present, because that could be for the husband and that could be for the wife. Good kind of.
Perfect for the handbag as well, not taking up too much room.
Yes. These are great for your bedroom table and looking pretty, but these are great wee handy ones for carrying around. So this one is the 154 Cologne. Smell that. That's very manly, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's definitely not a girl's fragrance. It's very intense. It's very woody. It's very green. There's vetiver in this one, which is a very sort of mossy green.
It's really strong, isn't it?
It's very strong. I kind of think that's like something my daddy would wear. A real manly man, a kind of John Wayne kind of guy.
That's exactly that. Yes.
Isn't it?
It's so strong.
La, la, la.